How's it going, YouTube? Triumphantly, we are back with Touhou, the embodiment of Scarlet Devil. I say triumphantly because two things. You know, this series keeps on keeping on. You know, despite the fact I feel maybe I should shelf it and move on. You know, we keep coming back to it. The videos keep getting liked. The videos keep getting commented on. You know, it's Touhou shows to be one of my more popular videos. So, you know, I am nothing but a person pleaser, people pleaser. I don't know, penis pleaser, and so here we are again, still trying to live to the 1cc. We did the job last time and fell to the last boss's foots. Jesus Christ, this is getting difficult. I don't know what's wrong with my brain. But yeah, here we are yet again. And oh yeah, twofold. I meant twofold because there was a second part of that. I was having some difficulty launching this game in the past days, but it seems to have worked itself out with some restarts. So yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. I'm glad we're back. I'm glad it's working. But you know, you hear my voice, so it doesn't necessarily go 100% to plan, or maybe 200% to plan, because I don't 1cc it. But I'm just happy to play the game again, get some work in. You know, get into those, get dodging those things and start chucking our Captain Crunch and marshmallows everywhere. But yes, we're in normal mode in this particular game right now. And our very best was, I think, just the sort of the first phase of Emilia Scarlet, I believe is how her name is pronounced. Don't hold me to it. Don't kill me if I pronounced it wrong. Pretty awesome aggressive play there. When you got to take that opportunity when you can. You know, when a boss has kind of left itself open like that, you run right in there, do some crazy damage. All right, that's level 1. And in fact, I think we do all right for a while. I think there are some pretty big mistakes that are made later on, and I think that kind of sours my mood. Not that, like, you know, I completely rage quit, but I come to the realization, like, well, I think that spells it for me. You know, I think I just, you know, etched my own tombstone. So, you know, maybe knowing that, you know, this isn't a contender anymore, I don't necessarily give it my all, or at least I have a more defeatist attitude. But we will see all the same. I think before we shut the door on this game, I do want to 1cc it. You know, I think it's not necessarily a game that I'm terribly impatient with. I mean, I like this game. This game is pretty solid, rock solid, for being just a simple, fun PC shmup game. You know, the music, for one hand, I think is, a main attraction I have to it. You know, and also it doesn't, it's not too wild on its scoring system. It's pretty laid out and pretty simple. Hiding out in the corner here for that big shot just to get it out of the way. You know, like unlike other games that you know I've tried to 1cc and it's turned frustrating and almost like yeah, and it's turned kind of sour and bad. I generally think I can 1cc this game. You know, I've seen the game in its completion enough that I'm not going to be particularly surprised with anything. You know, I know Romelia later on in her phases doesn't take damage to bombs. I understand that, but you know, you can still clear off her bullets all the same. You know, and we really didn't have any difficulty on easy. In fact, you know, if you watch the easy video where I 1cc it, I played rather bad, and you know, kind of stumbling and you know, and tripping over my own feet. You know, we beat the game. So, I mean, I think that gives you kind of an indication that, you know, if we're getting to the final boss or close to the final boss and on normal, you know, we can put together a good run. You know, that, you know, if we tighten it up in a couple areas, you know, primarily, you know, maybe the last couple areas, you know, we should be able to get there. I'm just seeing everything really well right now. You know, I don't know if it's because we've been playing other games that have faster bullet speeds, but, you know, playing this I felt a bit more adventurous, a bit more risky. Enemy bullets just felt a little slower, and I could kind of walk around and do what I want. Mid-boss here. I think she gives a 1-up when we defeat her. That she does. We'll certainly take it. You know, and sort of positive reinforcement of rewarding me for hiding up on the front of the screen that gets me in trouble so much. And heck, we're at the 3rd level boss, I believe. I believe this is the 3rd level boss with 6 lives. Not too shabby. And getting in tight when we can. I'm not so sure I like that bomb play. In retrospect, I don't think that's a terribly hard pattern. You know, I think we make some silly mistakes in it occasionally, but as you saw, you know, it's either diagonal moves or it's, you know, it's that diagonal left, diagonal right, that sort of thing, or one after the other. You know, I don't think it's terribly hard that we had to panic and bomb it, because now it leaves us without a bomb right now. And who knows, something really we could have put ourselves in a worse position than that sort of rainbow wheel. You know, because these pedals could move pretty chaotically. so we could certainly put ourselves in a bad position, and would have wanted that bomb. So we'll see if that sort of impatience comes to haunt us. It does not, or at least in this level, against this boss. So. However, you know how some of these stages start with that sort of barrage of bullets from these sort of yokai or fairies or pixies or whatever, what have you. Well, foolish, but you know, at least I died doing something I love, and that's trying to get every bonus point of ever. But these are some of the mistakes I was speaking about before. Using bombs a bit too loose and aggressive in areas I shouldn't have, because I put myself in such bad positions to begin with. So it's almost like I'm kind of backpedaling and using bombs to sort of reset the stage. That's just pretty shitty. You know, and as aggressive as we played a bomb, you know, we're not aggressive enough because we lost a few by dying like a dumbass there. Yeah, another just shit bomb. You know, and in certain ways, you know, you could kind of say, you know, if done correctly, your bombs are just important as your life, because you can kind of, at the moment of being hit, if you can, if you can notice that you're about to lose a life, you can hit a bomb, and it kind of takes the brunt of it. You know, so you know, in a way, you're kind of throwing your lives away. You know. You know, so like again here, I'm rushing to the top of the screen to get those bonus points, and then, you know, these enemies spawn and kind of take me by surprise. You know, even after the bazillionth time I played this game, and I kind of put myself in a bad position, and use the bomb, but you know, it's not like the game particularly scolds me too much by giving me a 1-up while I'm, you know, up in no man's land trying to get myself killed. Alright, we're against Patchouli here. 5 lives, no bombs. I feel you kind of want a couple bombs against this boss. You know, you can... Well, that's just stupid. But as I was saying, she does have a way of forcing you to walk into places you don't necessarily want with that sort of large laser. Sort of like we almost saw there, where it sort of pushes you along, and you know, sometimes in a pattern that you don't necessarily feel that comfortable navigating through. But down to 4 lives, we really can't afford to die too many more times. You know, things were going pretty damn well. Not the hardest pattern ever. You know, things just move a little weird. But as long as you're patient, you can kind of pick your time. I think roughly the same as this. You know, you have large objects, but things aren't moving all that fast or all that wild. You know, so you know, just give yourself time to just be patient and move through. Yeah, I'm not sure if that was really the right bomb to use there, but we did kind of force our way through that fire one. However, you know, I don't think we found ourselves in anything better. Yeah, stumbled and fell right into that bullet there. And kind of another impatient bomb. You know, I think she was well dead without having to use that. So, second to the last stage, I believe. 3 lives, 2 bombs. Yeah, some of the bombs in this area, I'm not so sure about, to be completely honest. Yeah, just kind of like that, you know. It's not too wild and crazy. I did our best there, but yeah, some of those patterns aren't wild and crazy where you have to like panic and throw a bomb. I don't really know what my particular issue is with some of that, but yeah, down to 2 lives here with 3 bombs. Actually get a 1 up there, that's not bad at all. However, it really seems like just spamming the bombs, which I really am not agreeing with. And then dying like that. You gotta extend, so it's one of those things, like no matter how hard we try to lose this game is helping us out. Three lives against Sakya here. I would say probably my favorite boss fight in this game. Sometimes one of the trickier ones, but you know, I can respect the difficulty here. Yeah, her and Remelia are my favorites in the game so far. It's always good to clear off a lot of those bullets when you turn into full power mode as well. Yeah, that's real sad. You know, some good steady aim, you know, leading out to just a really bad sort of just walk into a blade type of thing. and then lost another life. I mean, maybe we can rack it up to just being a little out of practice, but, you know, I would say almost every death that we've had so far, it's been really, just really dumb. There we go, but I mean, she took away everything. I mean, funny enough though, I mean it's our highest score. That's a little bizarre. I don't know how to make of that. That this is our best score that we've ever had. You know, maybe we did a pretty good job of running towards the top of the screen of being maniacs, but you know, we really didn't get very. We are not long for this world. You know, we're certainly paying for it. And there's the payment right there. Yeah, top score. No, not by a ton, but our best run ever? That seems a little off to me. But, oh well. We'll move on. Yeah. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment, and we'll do this again.